Welcome, guys, to another show, Iman Talks. How subscribed are you? And today I have Rajesh. Rajesh heads marketing. He's a marketing director for InMobi Asia Pacific. Rajesh, welcome to the show.
Thanks a lot, Aman. Really excited to be a part of this show finally.
Yes, and I know we have been talking. I've been trying to get you. I know getting time is difficult, but interesting thing about Rajesh, guys. I think Rajesh. In my head, I thought that I have met you so many times, right? And then I realized that we have met only once. And I
Yeah.
think we connected, and I think you generally have a personality like that, right? That you meet somebody once, like I met you once, and I still think that I've met you so many times, and that I know you from a really, really long time.
True, true. Um, no, I think one of those interesting pieces, and this is probably like something that like people tend to tell me a lot, is that when I am speaking to someone, I start kind of imitating them, and it's a very subconscious thing. It's not something that like I'm putting an effort towards, but it just so happens that I'm like picking up nice habits or something that I've noticed. And I think the last time we actually met was me doing a proper mimicry of like 4 or 5 folks, and then that's how I think you feel that you've spoken to me multiple times.
I was about
So
to say
yeah.
I was about to say that because my first question to you was that everybody knows you professionally, right? But my question was, is there any one
Yeah.
interesting thing which people don't know about you? And I know only that one thing, that you do this amazing mimicry, which is like fresh in my mind. So tell us something which people don't know about you.
So yes, one thing actually slightly, mimicry is a slight consequence of some of the voice modulation pieces, which is, so as a child, I basically, and as a Brahm child, like I was supposed to be learning Carnatic music and basically training every day for it. So I learned for a good 4 years. It did not help me much, but I mean, unfortunately, the pandemic happened, but luckily I was able to pick it up again. And I've actually been able to train a bit, learn a bit more, and I'm getting better at it every day. So, really, like, that's something that people didn't know. And I've seen as I start posting a lot of my songs on social, I see a lot of folks saying, I didn't know you used to sing. So, that's something that a lot of people don't know.
Awesome, awesome. One good thing which came out of pandemic, that you connected back to your passion or what you were doing as a child, right? Music.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome, great to know. And the first question, getting into the main segment, which is how subscribed are you,
Sure.
Rajesh? Talk about some subscriptions you have in your life.
Uh, so, yeah, I mean, so this again is, it seems like a very simple question, but Aman, when I actually got to think about it, right? So I actually have subscriptions spanning across reading or listening, video. Then there is basically music. Then I have a bunch of shopping or commerce related subscriptions, right? And starting with reading or listening, I actually have an Economic Times subscription, and they've started something new which I kind of I'm losing track of what it was, but they've started a very new thing which is behind a paywall, so I'm actually subscribed to that to get the latest pieces, not actually as part of my professional life but separately. But outside of that also I have Kindle Unlimited, which is a great subscription. I just love that subscription where I can pick up a new book every time, which is offered under Kindle Unlimited. And it also makes for great just reading, getting to shuffle things across. And of course, I have Audible in case I'm not able to read something through. So that's under the reading or listening bucket. Um, of course, video, bunch of things, the usual culprits: Netflix, Hotstar, Prime Video, Apple TV Plus. And I have a bunch of like niche pieces as well. There is something known as AHA, which means "oh great" in Telugu, and so that's for my Telugu content consumption. And I have my Airtel Extremes, Geo TVs through the telcos, and finally Mubi for my interest in the all the art films around the world, all the
Mhm.
lovely French movies, all of that to watch, right? So that's something that is in the video genre. Music again, the usual Airtel Geo, Airtel Wings, Geo Music, Savan, and then Amazon Music as part of the entire Amazon family. Ultimately, shopping and food, here is where I discovered a bunch of things. I have Lenskart Gold subscription. My whole family basically uses some of that. Everybody aspect. So we basically through the year using some of that, and it was very useful actually during the pandemic because we could get people to just come home, get our eyes checked again, get new set of specs made. It was just phenomenal. Because of that subscription, I was able to get a lot more done. Apart from that, there is of course the entire Prime, which basically Prime from Amazon, which gives you a bunch of things. And then I have the Zomato Pro as well, something that's very decent. And Urban Company, a bunch of subscriptions over there, because now it's very integral, and I've like started using Urban Company a lot more. So these are the bunch of subscriptions that I have, and it kind of is just alarming that I'm raising subscriptions every day probably. So
No, I'm so happy because usually, people I talk to, I thought that I'm the most subscribed person. Now I'm thinking after listening to your subscriptions that you are at least matching the number of subscriptions I also have in my life. Amazing. And Rajesh, but
oh,
now,
Aman, you
now
still win, is it? What do I have to do to beat you?
I think so because there are a few things we should did not talk about because my furniture is on subscription. My for fridge and all these devices are on subscription. My
Oh,
water purifier is also on subscription, by the way.
oh my God.
No,
Yeah,
zero
yeah, I
ownership.
cannot beat you. That's good.
But very close, huh? Very close. I'm so happy. And since you have so many
Yeah.
of them, my next question is which one is your favorite, Rajesh, out of all these? If you have to pick just one, I know it's difficult.
I, I mean, yeah, yeah. See, I'll just tell you, like, a very obvious answer would be Amazon Prime, because it gives a bunch of things across, like video, music, shopping, etc. But currently, I'll just tell you, like, Urban Company subscriptions are actually my favorite of late, because there are a lot of these activities which, if you would say, they were actually like, you had someone, a maid, to actually help you. But now, given that you've started taking a lot of that at work, and you're also balancing work life, etc., uh, Urban Company is that partner that you want to like keep close, and make sure that all the services that they have are just contributing to either bringing ease of life, or also just like giving you that relief whenever you need, in terms of a massage, a haircut, all of that. So it's a new subscription that I'm really liking.
Mhm. Super interesting because I also love that subscription, right? I mean, I was using it before the pandemic also, but during the pandemic, you really realized, the whole value, it's worth every cent you pay for it, the kind of services it is giving you sitting at home.
Exactly, completely.
Cool. And my favorite question and last question to you, Rajesh, is that if I'm giving you a wish list, right, that there could be any one subscription which can come into your life in 2021 and you would really love to have it, what would that be?
What I'd love to have right now, say if I've started a subscription in March, I tend to basically look at a 12-month period or 6-month period. And it only basically, there's a specific date between which I have to consume, or I basically can only watch live stuff within that period. I'd rather have it more like the, cult fit kind of subscription. So that was one subscription I had, but I no longer have. But I'd love to have something on those lines where I would love to, pause it for a week. I don't want to watch anything. I would like to, like, extend that for a while. So I'd love to just do that in the current circumstances. Um, as say, content gets basically stored, or basically, streamed only for a certain time period. I'd love to probably binge watch for a while and then not do much and then go back to watching again. So if there's a pause and play button, that would be really great in all the online streaming.
Awesome. I think that's a very, very, very great point because ideally, as part of subscription, because it is all about outcome and not ownership, it should be the ability to pause at any given point of time. Because as a company, you are shifting from selling like a product to a service, which where consumer feels that he's in control. But I think that's a amazing point you made there, Rajesh.
Yeah, and I hope someone is listening to this because we badly need it right now. So yeah,
That's the whole thing that that people get educated about the concept of subscription. That's why we are talking. And the second is the last question. I really hope that people out there, entrepreneurs or existing companies, they're listening out that there are people who actually have these pain points and they're very open to the idea of getting a subscription in their life because these pains are real or these needs are really really real, right?
true.
Awesome. So Rajesh, I think it was really, really fun catching up with you, and I really loved talking to you because you are a fellow subscriber. You have so many subscriptions in your life. Thank you so much for taking out the time.
Thank you. You're still the big brother out there. So thanks a lot for having over.
Thank you.